Reading with Light here, and we're going to continue reading One Hell of the Mating Season. A Black Butler fanfiction, Chapter 2. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more fanfictions out there to be read. Before we get started, I also remind you that I've written the story and I'll be leaving a link to quote if you guys want to read this. If you guys want. But other than that, let's get started. Michael's point of view. I left my mistress' study as I looked at the letter from the Queen as I walked down the hall of the manor. My dear Empress of Annihilation, I have a new case for you to solve. I have heard prostitutes have been mysteriously murdered. I want you to solve the case with the help of my guard dog and spider. Sincerely, Queen Victoria. I closed the letter and let out a small laugh. I can understand the humans sometimes. A queen, this and that. Who is this guard dog? And who is this spider? Something that I want to know. I have to do some research about the guard dog and spider. After a few minutes looking around into the guard dog and spider, he is known as Seal Phantom Hive, and the spider is also known as Alois Trancy. A smile escaped my lips, knowing the outcome of these two upsetting my Lady Integra. Next step would be to find them. This is something that will be easy, as I don't have to do this myself. I walked and opened a window as a black raven knight flew into the room and landed on my shoulder. Knights, I need you to go find the Phantom Hive and the Trancy boy. Tell me where their position is so Integra can go and give them a little visit. Knights nod and hit his head as he flew to the skies. I watched as Knight flew off. I smiled as I looked back where Knights flew off. Watch out, dog and spider. The Empress of Annihilation is on her way, I said. As I made my way through the silent corridors, I paused by the view of the garden as it was beautiful as I began to wonder about the Phantom Hive and Trancy. They would, without a doubt, in my mind, have demon servants too. Just my luck. Mating season is going to be coming soon, and I don't want to deal with those demons if they get into the season. Ciel's point of view. While I was eating my breakfast, Sebastian gave me a letter from the Queen. What does she want now? When I was finished reading it, I was confused. The Empress of Annihilation. Who the hell is she? I heard rumors of her being powerful of her family and friends of the crown, meaning that she has more power over the stupid spider. And sometimes I was angry for working with the brat Alois, but I have to focus on the Empress of Annihilation. I want to know more about her. Maybe since she's an empress, would suit to be better of a woman than a man. Sebastian. I called out within seconds. Yes. Find information about the Empress of Annihilation. Don't disappoint me. Yes, my lord. He bowed and left. Alois' point of view. The Queen of Annihilation? Huh? Who could that be? I want to know more about her. Claude. I want you to find the information about this Empress of Annihilation. Yes, your highness. He bowed and left. I totally want to know more about this Empress. Michael's point of view. I was lost in my thoughts when a crash was breaking me through my thoughts. A train of thought. I walked down the huge white marble statue of the door headed towards the kitchen. I was faced with the magnificent door slowly pushing it open, only to see the three servants laying heaped, surrounded by broken plates. On top were my first servant, the maid of the house, Ceres Victoria. She was only 19. I found her when she was dying of a gunshot wound to her heart. She had blonde hair, brightening brown eyes. She was roughly 5'6". She was working on London's police group. She was once human, but not anymore. She wanted to get her revenge on the man that cut her life short, and getting back at those who killed her beloved family. She is a low-class demon who follows my orders to keep Interra Gremory safe. That is her job. In the middle of the pile was Matthew Baldwin, our chef. He was a mercenary before he died, losing his right eye at the loss of it being accidentally shooting. When it comes to shooting, however, he was amazing, but he was a womanizer along with a smoking habit. He had short black hair, amazing blue eyes, good looking for a man for his age, even though he is a demon as well. Low rank as Ceres, at least not after our gender bender. Walter Denros. He was slightly older than the other two, 28 to be exact. He was good looking for a man with middle-length brown hair, dark blue eyes. He was an incredible fighter. He was also good with swords. The three of them each were similarly supposing of being a maid, a chef, and a gardener. They were each helped to protect the mistress. Sarah provides information of the enemies, while Matthew and Walter protect the manor. Matthew, being a British leader, common use verbal tactics of shells, as long as Walter using a weird-like wire, incapable of cutting people into pieces, earning him the nickname Angel of Death. The three immediately sprung up and they saw me. Master, they all exclaimed. I gave them a look as they immediately backed away. I'm sorry, Master, it was all my fault. I was trying to reach the top shelf to get the good plates. When I jumped for them, I crashed and fell on top of them, Sarah said, rubbing her feet, looking to the floor in shame and blushing a bit. I raised my hand, and in it, Sarah was a nice girl. Surprisingly good company. It's all right, Sarah. Next time, just ask for help, I told her, and she nodded her head repeatedly, still blushing. Sorry, we'll clean this up. I cut them off. Walter, off. No need, I'll do this. All three of you go back to your duties and attend, I said as I waved them off. Oh, please. The price of a young mistress is one thing for a journey to the Phantom Hive estate, I said as they all ran off. I cleaned the mess up they had made.